energy. Need more energy. Not yet.
I just realized, for some reason, my BRB overlay did not come on whenever I started the stream. Yeah, I meant to have that starting soon screen for a little while so I could get the ad out of the way. Have I started writing my retrospective review for BG1 already? I have notes on it. I don't have it written. For a lot of the games, I actually just have a list of notes for it. But we are live! Hopefully everyone's doing all right. We're live again.
That gave most of my stock.
I do need to get better gear, though. What do I actually have on swap? I have a Spear of Alignment. But I can't equip most of this stuff, so it's like, why even bother? Oh, by the way, are you going to be streaming today later, Mr. Gablin? 104 versus... no, we're going to get rid of that. Maximum energy. Cold resist versus... What do we have? Damage? No. If you want some, here's what my weird friend played with said about notes. Yeah, I'll take notes from you. I will add them to my own. You might, maybe. It's okay. That reminds me, I actually need to go change the title over on... Yeah, switching streams mid-thing is actually a pain in the royal patoot. Simply because... There we go. Save stream info. There we go. Because Moonbeam does not have any kind of integration I can do to just swap it. Kind of sucks. They really need to work on stuff like that to make it work with some common tools like OBS and Dreamer bot, all that kind of stuff. I mean, notes are notes. I'm not going to probably integrate it verbatim, but you probably notice things that I missed because I'm used to the game. And yeah, the frame rate I'm not entirely sure is super stable today in this. We'll figure it out, though. And yeah, I didn't set it up to raid into this because I was anticipating Booger's Gate to go longer. I was expecting us to suck more. Irana Ruins. But yeah, I'm always open to thoughts on it. And yeah, I have to check the YouTube side of things to see if it's actually flowing smoothly because Twitch, for some reason, has a very weird interaction where it, yeah, the accelerator, not the acceleration, hardware acceleration is weird on it. Just doing some cursory looks into the Steam thing. It says you should be fine to use your account in another region. That's good to know. Goodness gracious, we do not do a lot of damage. I might need to swap elements. I might need to go just like heavy lightning and actually, you know, aim at stuff. Do I seem like someone who really wants to aim? Especially considering I'm getting frozen on the ground there. Because, yeah, our ice is just not going as far as it was. Although, one thing I could do, if I come in here, I can swap stuff out. We could go Ice Nova or Lightning Bolt, and that takes forever to come back up. Shock and Chill Chance versus projectile damage. We might actually switch over... Lightning damage, cold damage. We might switch over to, like, Storm Attunement. I'm going to go into respec mode. We're going to go for respecking some of this stuff. We could take this up to 10. That's actually not too expensive to just completely respec everything. That is so weird. And yeah, the game is actually very, very quiet. It doesn't have any audio at the moment. I might need to adjust that in a little bit. Passive points, spell rage. I'm going to actually get rid of that as well. And we're going to start going in onto these higher level ones. So that is currently maxed out. So we can go for spell damage and projectile damage. We could lean completely into cold, but we have shock and chill power there. That's already maxed out, I think. Yeah, that's maxed out. Could do a little bit more penetration, stuff like that. I'm just not entirely sure what we need to be doing to actually really push it up. We'll go ahead and take that down, and we will do more penetration, I think. And infused shards, we're actually going to get rid of that. And go for... I think we go Torrent and Chaos. Do we go a second Chaos for even more projectiles? And make that just a nasty AoE? And then we get rid of this. And dump even more into Nimbus. Take Frost Armor to the max. We have Thunderstorm, we have Frost Armor. Grants an additional 8% increased cold and lightning damage. And I think we just go Storm Enhancement then. Take this down and go Storm Enhancement even more. And do we have any other active points that we want to mess with? Now let's see if that does more damage. This still has homing, so we don't have to worry about it as much. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to be doing BG2 while you're over here or not. I mean, I'm fine with letting you enjoy your visit to another country. So you don't have to worry about trying to do BG2 while traveling, because we're not going to beat BG2 in 2 weeks. Especially with only just, what, 3 streams before you're disappearing? And now we don't have any enemies for me to test this on. Come on, give me some foes! And I don't mean Atlas foes. I'm actually going to turn the game up. Because for some reason... it's even quiet through my headphones. There's like no music playing. Yeah, I think the Nova aspect is not going to do it for me. So we are going to change that out. Chaos can go the hell away. We have max torrent. Go ahead and get max homing then. You'll just be hanging out around the house or just helping with cats when she comes. Ah. That's understandable. Maybe we could do that the other games while that's going on. That is a boss. That's why it's taking forever to kill. And I'm going to turn the graphics down a little bit. It's actually bothering me a little bit. For some reason, this is just not optimized at all. We're going to drop it down to medium. Totally down for either. Your main reason for streaming with you is because one of your best friends playing old games is a bonus. Ah. I mean, I shall introduce you to all of the worst video games. Wah, 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 wah. You're not streaming with me just because I smell funny? Got that old man musk going on. That odor that I have long since expired. So we're going for Kenneth first. I should see if I can actually... Ow. I just whacked the crap out of my microphone to scratch my arm. Probably would not have considered playing Divine Divinity if not for playing DOS 1 again in BG1. I should see if I can actually get Divinity 1 running properly on my end. Because that is another game that I do want to do that on. And I'll probably watch your playthrough before I even start on mine. But last time I tried, it was a royal pain in their patootie. What are those? Line points, okay. Yeah, this just doesn't ever seem to actually hit the damage that I would like it to. Of course, we're also in a swamp, so things are probably cold and water resistant. I suppose I could try out lightning. We have plenty of gold to mess around with that. That's one reason why I have been a bit of a loot goblin. Grabbing all that there nastiness to sell. generally speaking, action RPGs, you don't end up picking up nearly as much to sell it unless you are specifically farming for gold. I suppose I could try out lightning. I could try out fire as well. But yeah, I will be tuning in to see just how much divine divinity divines you. Energy barrier, don't care about that. Do we try lightning? Do I just go for it? I'm not a huge fan of it. Let's go ahead and go into respec mode. I will try it. We get away from that. We get away from this for now. We'll put it back in. I'm just going to get all my points free, and then we'll mess with it. Just go raw damage all of this. Of course, if we get 2 more points of divinity, we can probably mess around with that a little bit as well. Rah! Let us see. We want to go 1 spell all the way. Question is, do we go call lightning or do we just do lightning bolt? Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! I think we just go lightning bolt. I like casting just junk spells. I don't like casting very expensive once and run spells. Chance to gain flow. I don't know what flow is. Oh, it says right there. Never mind. Flow. Sometimes abilities generate flow. Others can consume it for Stronger's effect. And, well, I don't have a way to consume flow, do I? So that is Lightning Fury. 30% more damage, 100% more projectiles, and plus 50 energy cost. Good lord. So we'll go Lightning Strikes. We do Overload, maybe? Or do we do additional projectiles? Yeah, we want it spammable. Electric Burst. Electric Boogaloo. We can't get rid of Gain Flow now because it takes 2 shields. And we will do, I guess, Lightning Fury, but that's massive amount of extra things there. We currently have how many projectiles coming from that? Unused gain Overwhelm if you have an Overwhelm school. I mean, we don't have Overwhelm, so it doesn't really matter. That just gives us attack speed. Yeah, that doesn't really help. I mean, we're just going to leave it without that last point put in there, I guess? Then we go for the aura here with the rest of it. For extra lightning damage, which is going to be Thunderstorm. And we will do Conservation a little bit, just to get that going, just so it doesn't eat up as much mana, because this is going to be more expensive than this was, isn't it? No, it's not. I think the way we have it set up, though, it's going to be... Here, let's just double check. We're going to take that off. We're going to accept. That is currently 19 energy, so it's not that bad. It's not that different. So we go Thunderstorm. Maybe we go Cold Resist instead of Conservation, because Resists are probably going to help us survive a little better around here. So Storm Nimbus is going to be on Q. This is going to be on our left click. Then we just go for like raw damage over here. Max that out. I'm not sure what else we'd actually want in this. I think we're actually going to go for this. Just have mana be our thing. Energy regeneration and... reservation, I think. And then the rest goes into... shock and chill chance? Or we could just max this out, increase the chill chance from that. Waste all of our money. Increase shock chance. There we go. Let's see how that goes. We're almost leveled up as well. Wow, that is actually worse. Yeah, we don't need... yeah, that's actually kind of bad. That does not feel good at all, and that was just a simple kind of crappy enemy. I can only imagine how that's going to be against bosses. So I think our ice one is sadly going to be our best. Out of this tree, at least. The other option we have is to go towards the earth one and try out some fire stuff. That should be higher damage, but I think we're kind of... I forget if our gear is actually oriented towards fire and lightning damage. I'll double check real quick. I think it might be. Yeah, we have increased cold damage on our weapon. We have... I think that's the only one that has that, though, so maybe we can get away with it. Cold resist. What do our rings have? Increased spell damage and increased spell damage. It's just generic spell damage. So maybe we do go fire? Or earth. Doesn't really matter. Go into respec mode. Increase fire damage. And over here is going to be... yeah, this one's rolling magma. Then we have earthquake. Flame volley. Does flame volley have a homing thing? That seems interesting. I mean, we could just max it out and go in. Fires at enemies in an 8-meter radius once every second while it has amplify. Frequency is affected by cast speed. Spawn 200% more projectiles, additional objectives. Don't cast amplify. Target locations are random. You can move while channeling, 20% movement speed. This doesn't have homing, so we're actually going to have to target this stuff. That one is just a straight line one. This seems like it's going to be interesting, actually. Earthquake seems kind of interesting as well, too. But it's going to be an... I believe it's going to be kind of an aura-like thing. Yes, it does it around you. As opposed to targeting enemy. Move while channeling with 20% move spell. That's interesting, but I don't think we want that. Go with orbiting. We'll go with that, and that's like all of our stuff. Do we actually want to go instead of... maybe we go like this. Maximum energy. We have increased attack damage, spell damage, ailment chance, fire damage, and physical damage. I think we just do straight spell damage increase. Get this up. And spells do have a critical chance. Okay. We'll go with that, and then we'll just dump into here. Spell damage, area damage, weapon damage. We're going to go for spell damage. I guess we try this out now. Oh, that's okay. So I see what it is. I see how that works. It makes perfect sense. So this one needs, we need to actually have the ability to walk with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of fast projectiles. Go 1 into mayhem. So now we're just wandering chaos. And they do not have as large of an AoE as I had hoped. I was hoping they'd have a slightly larger AoE, so that would actually be semi-useful. But so far, it really does feel like the ice one is the best one for me. I guess we'll be in respec mode. Use up all our money. I apologize for going through this like just randomly, but you never know unless you try stuff. It is what it is. I am not a master of this game. I'm not really a master of any game. I would consider myself acceptable at Diablo 2 at least. Why can I not? There we go. But yeah, we're going ice. We're doing penetration, homing, torrent for all the shots. And we will do... Do we do orbit? That's a lot of extra cost there. I don't think it's actually worth it. Okay, so that's that one there. We do increase cast speed. We'll do that up to 6. Oh, we're doing it up to 7 now. And just more damage. And then we'll worry about getting the other stuff kind of squared away later. Maybe we just go resistances on this. Or we could go... Actually, you know what? Go ahead and enter respec mode. We'll get rid of that. We'll go Nova. I'll do a right-click Nova. Freeze duration, energy cost. So we're going to do cooldown charges. Double cast. And Frost Explosion. And we'll just go like heavy cold kind of stuff. So we have decent cast speed, decent cold damage boost. Then we'll do the increased chances on that. I think that'll work. Unless I am being the dumbs. And we'll just go like all cold, since it doesn't seem like the enemies are resisting the other spells better. Okay, Nova, good. Kind of expensive, but good. Okay, so we have multiple charges of it. But I think they get used up pretty quickly. But that's our good kind of like, oh shit button, I guess. And I do like myself a good oh shit button. There's a level up. One of the things we were actually looking for. Okay, so we got another level up. Let's go see what we dump into it. Okay, so we get another point into that. One more level and we'll be able to get access to these top ones. So I'm probably going to go Cyclone whenever we get there. But I'm liking Frost Nova. I like our oh shit button. We'll do another Frost Explosion. Because that's going to stack up really nicely. We have 2 passives. We are going to bring this up to 6. Increased chill chance and max chilled. Nice. Oh, and I forgot to do my stat boosts. Oops. Hi, guys. How you doing? No, you're not the ones I'm supposed to be protecting. What? Why do you have a green life bars? Well, that's interesting. It casts at the mouse and at me. I think that might be because of one of the abilities we got, and I just didn't read it right. Yeah, it appears at your target location as well. That's why. So not only am I going to stop stuff near me, I'll be able to stop bosses at the same time. Whoa, 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 whoa. And really, this attack does so much better than any of the others we tried. Maybe it's just because of my gear or what I'm used to, but I don't have to aim with this. It does decent damage compared to the other spells that we had a choice of. And we don't even have that aura running yet, which is going to be after we get Nova done. That's what you get for coming close to me. You made me press my oh shit button. And yeah, the game is stuttering at the moment. Yeah, really, if they fixed the performance issues on this, I don't think I'd have anything to really complain about so far. That is definitely something they need to work on. Not everything needs to use up a freaking 5090s worth of resources. That is a thing that is sadly becoming a common problem, especially whenever it comes to AA and AAA games. It's like, we have to make it use up all the resources. We can't optimize shit. Which never really feels that good. And does limit your audience. Because I don't think I could recommend this to somebody who has like a 7-year-old computer or anything like that. I don't think it would work for them. Oh, okay. Well, we know where we need to be, but we are not getting there from here, I don't think. think we have to go down where we saw those guys and actually go back up north. The enemies here seem relatively tanky, too. Which is a mildly disconcerting. So maybe they're higher level. I still am surprised we were able to beat that one boss. I don't know if that respawns. The one that was like, I'm going to give you the gift of death. It's your reward. You get to die. I forget who it was. They were just mad at us for existing. Because I don't think it was actually the god that's hunting us. I think it was just another entity that aligned with that god. But I could be mistaken. Okay, we'll deal with the guys to the south in a minute. I think this is where we need to find our friend. And yeah, the range on that is not half bad. The actual, like, homing ones. Yeah, I can shoot and deal with, like, the vast majority of enemies I can see. Are there any enemies down there? I have a feeling I could cheese some things with that, considering I can hit an area that I can't even reach. Yeah, that whole area just stuttered whenever I loaded it in. And yeah, this is definitely easy mode with the ice. I do think that this is going to get nerfed eventually. Although someone did come in and say that they used a lot of fire stuff as well. Don't worry, I can help you. I mean, you'll have to wait for me to get down there, friend. I killed them before I even found the path to you. Hopefully he doesn't die while I am wandering through this place. Let me get my other thing recharged. Hello, friend.
I need to wait.
All you want, little fishy. We'll cut you to pieces.
Am I just supposed to let him die so that this encounter ends, or am I supposed to actually keep him alive during this?
Stand strong, my friend. Put the fear of mankind in him.
I mean, you already sound like you're dead, because you're like echoing and ghostly sounding.
To wait.
I think they've given up. Gave them something to be afraid of, didn't we?
Yes, I did. What are you gonna give me?
Friend, we make quite the formidable pair. What a joy that fight was, eh? We were like Aristomenes of old.
You dead, buddy?
One of the gillheads killed me, then stole my family sword. I haven't been able to find it since climbing up from Hades.
Oh, okay. About your sword.
She brute snatched me family sword. Bastard. That blade should be put to use against the monsters, not for them. If you find an ichthyr wielding a human sword, chances are it's mine. He climbed up the cliffs to the north. Thank you. I look forward to seeing her again.
And death?
I was fishing here when the invasion started. I grabbed my spear. A few strong lads joined me, and we held the beach. Those damn gillheads cheated. They stuck me when my back was turned. No way was I going down that easy. I woke up on the banks of the Styx, watching the sad, sorry souls march toward eternity, quietly accepting their fate. I thought, forget that, and turned right around. I could still smell the sea. So I followed it until I was back here. Now, dead or not, I won't let these fishmen take my beach. Not as long as I can resist the pull of Hades.
Looks like Hades is pulling on your skirt there, bud.
Aristomenes was a warrior who lived here generations ago. He killed more gillheads than anyone. They say he and his friends defended Pyrgos for 11 weeks. 11! No way I'm returning to Hades until I beat that. Good luck out there. If people ask after my fate, tell my story well, yeah?
Oh, he stopped jittering his billowing skirt now. Okay, do I need... Excuse me, any of this stuff? Probably not. I see where we're supposed to go.
Pharaoh. Most shades of the dead are far less aware of the world than he is. Perhaps he escaped the underworld before he drank from Lethe, the river of forgetfulness.
Possibly. I wouldn't mind drinking from that river every now and then, although I'm already pretty damn forgetful, so I don't think it would really do much to me. Okay, map-wise, yeah, that one does not have anything else over on the east, so we actually do have to just go up here and follow it. Isn't it Alt? There we go. No, it just had me click on it. It doesn't actually have a command there. It's literally just click on the cliff. I am liking the Nova a lot. Makes me happy. Especially considering I can ham the guys down there. Or not. I actually can't. It's not curving down towards them. Guys, done chasing me up the cliff, you jerks? I'm trying to steal stuff up here first. Okay, so that looks like it connects to, yeah, the area we just were up there. Okie dokie. I'm sort of seeing how these connect, but I don't know if there's like a lore reason for it.
This sword must be into canvas.
I am never going to get used to that. That is such a stupid, cheesy thing to be able to do. Kill them from like half a mile away and the treasure comes to you. I don't know why that is. I think it's, my guess is there's a code in here to keep quest items and just items in general from falling off into invalid areas. That would be my guess. But at the same time, it's still hilarious that it just basically warps to you. Yeah, fist that breaks. You can't break me if you can't move. There's another Ichthian thingamaboober. That's another one of their champions. And how much mana does that cost to cast? That's actually not a bad mana cost for a spell. It's got a long-ass cooldown because we got the double cast, but for the most part, we don't need to cast it more than twice anyway, and that's our number of charges. We're already almost at another level. So I do think by the time we get... I think people are saying that the end game of this is... like, in the 20s, if I remember correctly, is what people were saying their levels were.
You found it. Otha. It's good to see her shine. I want you to keep her, my friend.
So his sword is, I think, our... no, that would be our second purple that we've seen. We've actually seen one other one. I mean, for my melee character, I could use that. This guy, not so much.
I owe you a debt for fight.
Journal-wise... oh, and we leveled up from that as well. Okay, I'll take more energy, and we'll take more masteries. We're gonna... do I want to get this aura? Do I even care about this aura at this point? Or do I care about getting tornadoes? It costs a crap ton... it actually costs about the same energy as Ice Nova. We have Blink as well. We also have these. Lightning Evoker, Overcharge, Raging Storm, and Storm Adaptation. Hey, Queen, how's it going? We beat Baldur's Gate 1, so I'm just kind of killing in Titan Quest 2 for a few hours. We'll see how it goes, how long I stick with it. If you activate a non-channel skill, there's a 10% chance to hit a random enemy within 12 meters with a lightning strike. I don't know how far 12 meters is in this, but this is a 4-meter radius. So it'd be 3 times as big as our Nova. But hopefully you are doing all right today. And yeah, we cannot get up to the highest level of that because these are not implemented skills yet. We're actually going to respec down on that. We're already maxed there. So yeah, I think we do dump into that. Get ourselves higher frost explosion, maybe? I'm doing pretty good. Gablin's already, I think, headed off for the day. He might be lurking around here. I don't know. But yeah, we beat the game a lot faster than I expected. We didn't die to the final boss as much as I thought we would. Do I take a frost explosion back and get another cooldown charge? I think I might. I think I will. I think I might. And you know what? We are going to just dump in this until we get to 12. More spell damage! How are you doing today, by the way? Oh, yeah, you already mentioned it. I for some reason, I read it. I read the question, and my brain just completely blanked. But it's good that you are doing well today. I have the memory of a goldfish today, I swear. I was debating doing Final Fantasy IX some more today, but considering it's an off-schedule day, maybe not. But I might start doing more press key coverage, I guess is what I would call it, on the days that we do the collab streams. I am definitely a pretty simple goldfish. And I am in my bowl. But we don't want to head towards that one. We do want to go do over Pagaros, Headhunt. We have another one in the north, I think. We've got the one in the south and the north. We need to find more of them. Ancient Embers. We actually have some for that. Fate Remembered. Oh, that's going to be the boss mob that we ran into. I see what they're smoking. But, yeah. I feel like the let me in meme is appropriate there. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game so far. I do wish it ran better. I dropped it down to medium. Now it's running fine here, but I am still having weird preview issues where things are like way behind. Need breakfast in the belly? Ah. I actually had some of my Greek tacos for breakfast today already. Thankfully. So I shouldn't be hungry for a while unless I feel creatively inspired to consume. Okay, so we have several directions we can go. Those maps are done. We have a little bit there to left to explore. We have north and south there. We have this spot up here to explore too. I think where we want to go, I think we actually want to just walk it. We want to come up here, take care of this, and then just start rotating clockwise. You consumer, you. Well, considering my breakfast was like 740 calories a day, I think I overdid it a little bit. But I ended up having 3 kiwis and a Greek taco thingy that I've described before for breakfast, and some yogurt. Which is like, that's like, what, a third of my day's calories, if not more? But tasted good. So we got the Northern Road. I don't know how much I have left to actually go through in this game, by the way. It looks like there's an owl here, though. Hi.
Good shot. Blast those Ichthyans.
What is your thing? The man smiles jauntily as you approach and gestures towards a crate full of barely identifiable muddy gear. The man points to his mouth and shakes his head, then gestures again to the muddy gear and wiggles his eyebrows enticingly. Oh, you are the gambler! Bitch! Nope. Nope. Not doing that.
Take one last look. Nobody but Ichthyans is fool enough to come this way.
We ain't playing that one. I am not delving into the gambles on this. Can't even equip most of the stuff in here. We can sell some stuff, though, so I guess that's a plus. Yeah, anything with an X on it goes away. That pendant goes away. Fire resist and energy regen, I think we'll take. That can go away. That can go away. That goes away. Pierce armor. I'm actually more interested in the knowledge on that one, but at the same time, it can go away. Energy regen per second on use gain increase. Oh, wow, that's just better. Fine. That staff is not better than what we have, I don't think. Is it? Yeah, we have 20% increased cold damage, and we're all cold. This could go on swap, though, I guess. Maybe I can use that on another character. We're going to put it down at the bottom. So I remember not to sell the crap. Take the derp helmet again. I don't like that helmet. It's a derp helmet. And you are chilled and burning or staggered and bleeding. I think we go with the one that gives us regen. And then we move on south because I don't think we want to be going to other villages just yet. That doesn't strike me as the wisest of ideas. Why you have a giant loot chest like 5 feet away from you, I do not know. Yeah, and the enemy difficulty feels very roller coastery in this. Like, there's some enemies that take forever to die, and there's enemies that don't take forever to die, and neither of them deals more damage than the other one, and they're all kind of, like, mixed in with each other. So I just don't really feel compelled to focus down the big guys until I've taken down the nonsense first. Like, that guy took forever to kill. I guarantee you if I let these other guys hit me, it would not actually change much for me. Okay, how do I get in there? Let me in. Maybe it's these? I'm guessing it is, because the enemies spawned on top of us. Oh, and there's a waypoint. Yes, please. But yeah, this is definitely giving me classic Diablo 2 vibes almost. I almost feel like I'm playing a Frozen Orb Source, weirdly enough. Oh, so I have to fight one of each elements? That's cool. There's another one down. I'm guessing this is one right there, too. At least it looks similar on the map. Oh, but Scarecrow. Cool. So we've gotten 2 of them. It seemed like there should be 3, judging by the number of altars back there. But I don't think I want to leave this swampy area until we've found them all. Well, that shield's having a day. And see the skeleton? I mean, not skeletons, as spiders. Easily squished. Not a threat in the least. So it's like they have no elemental resist, while as like a bunch of these other guys take for freaking ever to rip to pieces. We got this one, we got the other one. Do we just need to touch over here or something? Nope, that didn't open this yet. That's back down there. Only other thing I can think of is maybe the other one is up there. Because I'm not seeing any other indicators of where it would be here. Oh. This aged and crumbling note still has a few legible words. Watch the tower door for intruders. The queen's enemies are what? Yeah, we've got 2 of the 3. Oh, it's just right here. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately with the homing, I can't really target something at the back end. Otherwise, I totally would. And open sesame. Thank you, statues. I'm here to rob you blind. King Helenos, builder of ships and father of our great queen. Okay, this is slightly more painful. Don't want to be in there for that. Okay. Ouch. That's a difficulty spike. There better be good loot in here. If we encounter, like, the tankiest of tanky boys. Yeah, it just gave us some embers, so that will actually be a nice one. And okay. Okay, so now we're getting purples like they're candy. Free barrier, energy regen, cast speed, movement speed, increased cooldown rate to area of effect spells. We have a fell blade, which gives us increased pierce damage, attack speed. Doesn't not give us casting speed. But it would be kind of nice to be able to have that shield and a one-hander that does magic. Because extra barrier is nice. That would put us at what? That's 107, no, 187 energy barrier from that. Which is what? What in the butt? Cooldown rate to area spells, which is this. That's an area spell. This one is not. That's a projectile. Strike armor, energy barrier, energy reserve reduction. We don't have energy reserved right now, but that could be handy whenever we switch over to having that aura. Or is this going to reserve energy? I don't know. We can equip it in a little bit. Increased ailment chance versus just more health and pierce armor. That is a tempting one too. The rest of that is just garbage because we can't equip it. We don't care what something is if we cannot equip it. So map-wise, that is that segment done. We still have north of here where the village is. I don't think we necessarily want to go that way yet, so we're going to explore the southeastern side of Foist. Because it's going to be quicker to go there and head east. Now that we have a waypoint up here by where we want to go. We should just have a bunch of trash. Yeah, we just have trash down here. Will we get several levels up today? Oh, hell yes. Will I probably dip into a second tree? Maybe. I don't like the fact that they can hard freeze me. That's one thing I thought we moved away from in a lot of games, is locking players down like that. It's not an unfair rate that they're doing it, because there's actually indicators on the ground. I can't really see them very well whenever I'm like casting a bunch of spells, but they're there. And this is why this is the cheese class. Because I'm getting XP for just walking and shooting. I don't ever actually have to see most of the enemies unless they're tanky. Now I just need a large brimmed hat. So I can look like a Vivi. As opposed to the high school, I used to be good at football guy. This rocky protrusion is very sharp and seems easy to accidentally cut yourself on. That seems so very important. I'm going to ignore it and go into the cave. Which I'm assuming is going to have a lot of serpents in it, because it's called Serpent's Cave. In a bygone age, the wealthy Queen Arana ruled over a peaceful kingdom. When a sea monster attacked, she used her gold to trade for the fabled severed head of a gorgon. The head was dead, but the vile snakes that slithered in place of hair lived on. The head retained a dark power, turning any who gazed into its decaying eyes to stone. Queen Arana confronted the giant sea monster, petrifying it and saving her kingdom. But Queen Arana grew drunk on the power the head gave her. She began petrifying all sorts of magical creatures, turning them into statues to add to her menagerie. Then, one day, Queen Arana vanished. Some claimed that one of the creatures she petrified somehow got the better of her. Others claimed that the gorgon head decayed into mush, the hair-like snake slithering free and devouring her. Only gods know the truth. Only the gods know! Ooh. Better staff for us. 25% increased spell damage, increased ailment power, and increased area ability damage. Yes, that is going to be just straight better. We'll keep this other one in case we do another caster where we're like fire or something. Those aren't snakes, those are bats. This game lies. This is not Snake's Cavern, it's Bat's Cavern. It's Bat Country. Bastards lying to me. I do like having the, like, 90 million shards of dumbassery coming out of me at any given time. Hold up. I mean, I guess that is pertinent to here, because look at all the little stone things we have. We don't have axe. I'm guessing this is called Serpent's Cave because it's the serpents from the Gorgon's head. And all the statues nearby. Those might not be stonefish. Those might just be dead fish. Okay, we have that area there. We've already done that. Yeah, pretty much the only other area left is this spot right here. And this spot that we're just like right next to. Yes, I am trying to reveal the entire map. Simply because I don't want to miss side quests. Not on my first playthrough. On future playthroughs, sure, we'll skip over a bunch of the nonsense. That's kind of like true of stuff like... Oof. Oof. That's kind of true of stuff like Grim Dawn as well. Where first playthrough, you generally want to do all the stuff so you actually know what you want to grab and what you don't want to grab. Which things give you skills, which things give you stat points, etc. I have not been keeping track of it, but I can go look at like my playthrough and double check it. What did I kill there? Don't even know what I murdered. That's usually a great sign, isn't it? Just murdering everything and you just don't know what you actually did anything to. Okay, so map-wise, that's done. I think probably the closest one to these is going to be the crossroads up there and then just go down and east. But I want to go to town and sell some stuff. Alt quest areas, villages with refugees. Does that mean that is also progression, though?
Back yet? She's my aunt, but she went. I need her. I'm not cut out.
Or does that mean...
Have you ever dabbled in...
Increase spell damage and increase critical hit chance. We will swap that one out for the Ring of Sanctuary, which I think is that one. ETs. We want more damage. We are very determined just not to get hit. And then we'll put the rest of this in our little stash. Where you were was an alternative quest area where you need to go for.
Keep your goods set. If you need good stuff, admittedly, but as soon as that's fixed...
There's our purples. How much does it cost for a new tab? 2,500? Sure, we'll buy one. I haven't saved cows yet. This is all I've done. We've only gotten up to here right now. The search for the sea god is our next main quest. So I assume I won't progress anything if I don't go there. But yeah, I haven't saved any cows yet. I'm gonna go there. Oh yeah, I need to turn in these. But so far, we haven't really had too many big problems with enemies. We've had a few strong enemies, but...
Wonderful. Ah, look how they glow. The Mycenaeans were powerful too before the fall. The great heroes like Achilles or Odysseus, the great stories, they're all from the Mycenaean age. Ah, the age of heroes is ended. The people huddle in the ruins of their ancestors, barely understanding what came before. Your pockets empty, are they? Oh, do you? I need more embers than that.
Oh, we got another passive point. What are we putting it in? This? Yeah. Next level up, we'll be able to max that out, and we'll have even more spell damage. But yeah. So it is safe to go up to that village. Got that map clear. We haven't gone this way simply because that is towards that. Go through the entire game before completing the main quest. Yep. That is my plan. Okay, map-wise... I am going to go ahead and clear this out. I don't think there's anything there. But I want to just clear it out because it makes me feel better. Joik! Getting all up close to me so you get double Nova'd, you bastard. You bastard. And we have so much mana regen that I don't think we're ever going to run out of mana with this character until we start getting some of our like end game skills. Yeah, after we finish Nova, I'm doing the Tornado next. Tornado intrigues me. Tornado interests me. We're basically becoming a D2 druid at this point. Oh, you've got area of effect cold and you got tornadoes. What more do you want in life? Although we can't shapeshift yet. And I don't think there's any summons in the game yet, which is sorely disappointing. Unless I am missing something in one of the trees. The only tree I haven't looked at, though, is the rogue one. Got him. So that's another one of their bosses down. So I guess there was something there. Not a scary something, but still a something. Omphalia? That's just a pole arm. So that is everything up this way. I pressed my oh shit button there a little too early. But that should be everything this way. Yeah, so we've cleared that path. We've gotten the third headhunt. How many of these are there? Taking the north, south, and east, so we have one in the west, so we're not going to run into that one for a while. So we want to go back up here, and we'll go northeast. Clear out this area, and then after we clear out this area, I probably will start heading towards the actual progression, but like I said, I generally do all the side stuff I can. That's one thing that causes me a lot of fatigue in open world things like The Witcher and stuff like that, is I do feel compelled to have the similar philosophy, and that is just a royal pain in the ass in those games. Because if you do that on your first playthrough, you're going to be stuck in a spot for like 3 years. If you don't know what you're doing. What is this? And yes, I know I leveled up. Go ahead and get the points right away. I can't do any more there. We're up to 18 on that, so we have an extra divinity just floating around. Go with another frost explosion. More AoE. Splashy goodness is always welcome. We might start in on that after we get our passive stuff done. Now the question is, do we go for crit chance or do we go for spell ailment chance? I think we go for crit chance just because we are going straight damage. We already have a way to increase the other ones. Oh, and I forgot. We have a divinity point. I gotta use it. Otherwise, it's going to sit up there and be irritating as shit for all of eternity. So offensive stats, we have 61% lightning damage, 69 nice cold damage. Attack speed is fine. %13% global crit chance. Do we actually have a listing of our spell crit chance, though? I'm looking. Doesn't look like it. We do have a 43% ailment chance, which is nice. That means we're going to be not consistently, but with how much spells we spam, it's going to do it like half the time almost. Cast speed plus 27. Yeah, I don't see anything that's going to help us out that much. Advanced. And yeah, this is just the same info. Miscellaneous? Nope. Yeah, and Hippocampus is still our strongest enemy killed. And we've only died once. And that time since last death is wrong. It's just flat wrong, my friends. And yeah, these guys, you'd think that Bronze Lion folks would, you know, humans able to think and adapt would actually be more resistant to my shit, but nope. They are less so. I can cause them all kinds of pain and suffering, and they just don't ever adapt to it. This area has a lot of exploring left that we can do. Goodness. How far up here can we go? I should probably eventually look up a map, just so I can make sure that I'm not going into, like, the next part of the game before we even finish it. See, there's somebody who's adapted. He decided to go fire because I go ice. I'm not sure I'm the reason he did that, but... Those ever expire, or do I just have to eat it? Yep, I just have to eat it. That's fine. Those should have an expiration time. Okay, before we wander too far up, I'm going to finish exploring this village, and then we'll come back up here. I think this should lead us to the backside of it, though, either way. Unless I'm misreading that there map. Which is a distinct possibility. It looks like it should connect, though. Hold up, yellow ring. Increase spell damage, increase ailment chance. I think we put that instead of our left ring. We'll lose 1 spell damage in exchange for more ailments. It means more chill. It means more suffering on their parts. Yeah, our chance to cause various stats effects. Where's our ailment chance on here? Yeah, 59%. Woo! See, I don't have to deal with any of these guys. They just die on their own. It's fine. Oh. Yeah, the map needs some fixing in that regard. There should at least be a line there or a shade difference to tell you that, hey, that is a significantly different altitude. Okay, so let's grab you. Get ourselves some better boot options. I mean, they are for the most part better. They don't give us the movement speed though. But otherwise, yes, they are superior. Now we look real ridiculous, by the way. You cannot tell me this is normal adventuring gear. This is normal, I am playing not Final Fantasy, I'm playing Diablo kind of gear. I look like a fool. A fool of a duke. Holy Jesus! That guy one-shot me! Fuck! Hold up. Okay. I might need to invest in vitality. Oops. Note to self, don't get touched. Ouch, you bastard. Ooh. There's a dungeon there. Might take it. That requires level 16. Poison resist, energy, and knowledge. That's just blanket resist. I think we might hold on to that. This is, you know, rare amulet. This is just off the village. So you know what? Let's take care of it. We haven't had too many of these transition areas, I've noticed. Okay. They're not hostile. Proceeding is ill-advised. Is it really? Okay. Opposable thumbs would go a long way with handling the doorknob. So this is just something we can't do right now. Okay. A hint of where to look for that would probably be a nice one. Oh, it's daytime already. Cool. I don't know what to make of that. If someone has any ideas of what I'm supposed to do there, awesome. And yes, I will be doing a first impressions of this. I will not be doing a review until after it's 1.0, by the way. Simply because I don't think that's fair to the game to actually review it whenever you don't have a complete picture of what it could possibly have going on.
I'll have to pack off to Pagos soon. If the Ichthians don't get me.
That one can go away as well. That can go away. These I'm just going to go ahead and toss as well. I like the extra movement speed, but
What can I get you?
it's not exactly what I need right now. That would actually be good with the shield that we got. You don't remember you had an option to transform back to human when you reach the door. Guess you need to go west to progress a bit? Probably. Especially if that's like furthering the quests. And yes, I am buying that to just immediately stash it, so I can try it with something later. Because I'll probably be trying stuff after we finish the content of Early Access. I'll probably be testing stuff off camera. Because I have a feeling some people might press... Oh, wait. I think I see what it's going to be. This is going to be the other side of that nonsense, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's going to be something to do with this. Or not. So we can come in on either side of it, but we can't actually interact with them yet. I mean, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just, let me in, shake the door. That might be a travelable area over there. Because we can actually cast stuff down there. Yeah, we can cast stuff into that zone. I do find it slightly disconcerting that there is not a limit to my range on that, as long as I have line of sight. Because I'm pretty sure I can cast from, if I get to the right spot here. Yeah, I can cast down there. Which is very strange. And it's just listed as wilderness.
Pack off to Pagos soon. If the Ichthians don't get me.
So map-wise, we should probably have another warp point up here somewhere. I had to take a wild guess. We also have a spot there that I didn't explore, but it's probably just a little treasure. Chances are there's going to be stuff like the hidden sections in Grim Dawn in this, if I had to take, again, a wild freaking guess. Because that's part of the design philosophy between Grim Dawn and Titan Quest 1. Even though this is different devs, they're probably greatly inspired by it. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Because I'm getting a little warm. I need to be on the lookout for the big pig. I am already missing the faster run walk. Is that not bad? I already just want to go faster. Oh, I guess we can't go down there yet. Okay. Probably eventually will. Because that really does look like it is properly designed map. It has collision and everything. Also, tell me if you see any ads on the YouTube side. I don't know if they're putting ads on stream yet. Oh, sorry, on streams yet. Wouldn't surprise me, though. Once I get things once we hit 1,000 subs over there, I might set it up so that it's like properly synced with Twitch, so I can just have all the stuff working and have you guys have access to all the same tools that the Twitch folk do. Them there Twitchy folk.
Stop! This gate opens only for the chosen. Which are you? Chicken, harpy, or human? You're a chicken. Then you're a coward. What? Go away, chicken.
They had to know that I wouldn't just like...
What? Go away, chicken.
You're never truthful to random voices. Do I have to light these in a certain order? So neither of them will stay up. Now, give me your prize. Transfer to a further challenge. Sure, why not? It's so something more challenging. Oh no, undead. Whatever will I do? Oh, it gets us behind that gate. Okay. Here lies the Lion of the West, his will unbroken. That was like 2 frames of animation for opening that. Okay, so we have the Lion of the West, will unbroken. I have a feeling I'm going to have to remember that for later. I will forget it by the time we get 2 fights in here. Memorize. So left, top, right. There's one advantage of streaming is I can literally just look over at the other screen and see where we're at. Okay, that's not a bad memorization one. Because it actually follows a logical pattern. Oh, it's gonna give me more. Oh, never mind. It didn't. Yay! I mean, if I would have stayed there, that would have been bad, but I'm a loot goblin. I went after the thing I can click on. Why would I just stand there? How are we looking on the new items? I don't think we can... Oh, well, we could equip the arm things. Increased fire and cold damage. That's better increased fire and cold damage. It's given us better resist, but to lightning instead. Energy barrier and knowledge. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll take... So fucking derpy. I am the champion! I am the wizard! When it was too hot to play this, you reinstalled Titan Quest 1. You want to play a minion class? Same. I don't even care what kind of minions it is. Give me anything. And I will gladly take it. It just feels weird not to have at least a minion class, even if it's just a single, like, wolf or something. You're gonna bakawk at me again? I suppose I should have been truthful with them. That makes me feel bad. I'm gonna do something real quick. Is there a way for me to change the settings on that? That is not. Okay. Unfortunate. My preview for Twitch is absolute ass at the moment. So I have to rely on the YouTube one, which is like an entire like half head turn to see that preview. Mainly because I can't dock it. Hopefully there's a way I can reset that, and that's not just a permanent, you're locked out of this area because you decide to be snarkastic. Do I have more enemies? Man, that looks like a place I should be able to go down into. That well in the middle of the city. Oh, there's an arrow. Just waiting until they keep summoning all the things, I guess. Oh, that was a challenge. Okay. Just an unannounced wolf summoning challenge that was not difficult at all. I should play through Titan Quest 1. That'd probably be less strenuous to stream. On my system, at least. But yeah, I mean, I guess I sort of see the story here. There's dead wolves and deer. Well, actually, that would probably be... Yeah, I guess that would be deer and goats. But there's also dead people, so, like, they got attacked by the wolves. The enemies here are actually getting slightly tough. Not scary tough, but slightly tough. So I do actually have to be, you know, a little bit careful and shoot at them first. I knew there were going to be enemies up here. It just felt like it. Holy crap. I have a feeling that's going to be a common thing in this area with things coming out of the ground. And I'm never going to be getting used to the dodge here. Simply because it is dodge in the direction you are facing as opposed to dodge in the direction you are moving. So I'll be pressing to go top left, and if I press space right now... Actually, no, it actually did it in the way I was moving there. Okay. Now I really don't know what I'm doing with the dodge. That said, I do like having the dodge. It is a nice thing. I do kind of wish I could customize which way it worked, though. And why are the range ones tankier than the melee ones? That feels like an accident more than anything. A resistant pelt of life. Can we actually even... We can't equip any of that stuff that we've been getting. The pelte. I don't know if that's really that name of that type of shield. Is that called a pelte? Or pelte? Or however you pronounce it? I know what it's used for. It's used for poking spears through, but... Because the little, like, openings, you're supposed to have a spear poking through. I don't even remember whether that was Greek. Well, I guess Macedonian would be close enough, but... Yeah, if I could cast Ice Novas, I would probably do that if a bunch of snakes decided to jump out from the ground.
Not yet.
Seriously, you expect me to just jump across this? I can't shoot across it. Oh, yeah, I can. If I aim kind of down, I can get around the barrier that's there. I'm not going to just jump into a bunch of enemies. That doesn't seem like a smart thing to do. And yeah, this is just blanket spell damage, by the way. So we could start investing in that too after we get done with all the stuff over here. Although, now that I mention that, sure. Why the heck not? Because we are done with the damage boost ones. Turns into 60. No, we don't care about the cone shape. I think we actually do go for enhanced freeze. I'm going to get rid of both the frost explosions and go enhanced freeze instead. So it does more damage. Why did I do that? Because I can. Why would I not want to shoot something that is unable to retaliate? And yeah, the range on this is kind of part of what makes it so brutal, is because I can soften things up ages before they can reach me. Ooh, are you story? No, that should be lore. It's a scroll next to a statue. That is lore. I don't care if you didn't put it there or intend it to be there. That needs to be lore. And I don't mean freaking Data's brother from Star Trek. Although, just thinking about minion builds in this, I guess there is kind of a little bit of a point of, yeah, I don't think it would be able to handle minions right now because of the optimization not quite being there yet. Okay, so that's Morai Gate. This is our ultimate goal. This is where we're going after we do the quest here. This is what I get for wandering to places whenever I'm not supposed to. Watch us actually go in there. And we could just skip the entirety of the story, I guess. That'd be kind of garbage, but at the same time hilarious. But no, it's just loot. Tis the loots! Okay, so no more progress this way. That's just a dead end zone for some treasure down there. We can't get in there yet. Or possibly at all now, since I said freaking chicken earlier. So I guess we go after the main quest. Means we want to go to the village. And since we were playing Final Fantasy IX, I keep looking at these and be like, oh, healing spring! That's where my brain is. I don't know why. Probably because I'm an idiot. I actually do not know if we are doing D&D tonight, so I will probably cut us off by...
Arm yourselves like the heroes of old.
Ooh. I should still have at least an hour and a half. I can kind of mess around.
Oh, keen to buy a magic...
That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. Actually, is that what I wanted? Yeah. We don't care about that. That is staggered and bleeding health regen. Same thing that we already have. So, blip. That can go away. Ailment chance and plus 10 energy. I think we prefer the energy regen. We don't care about that one. Increase ailment power. Not for what we use. We're doing ice, so whatever. Don't care about that. Increase attack and cast speed. That's just straight increased cast speed. Which one of these? This one should be able to be one-handed. So we could use it with that shield. But the... I think we'd actually want the dagger out of these two. Yes, we're staying frosty. Increased ailment power on these could be potentially nice, but we right now we need the increased ailment chance. And yeah, anything with a red X we just straight up do not care about. So we're gonna sell this one. We might end up with the dagger. Current helmet is better, so let's go see if we can actually equip that dagger with the shield. We'll just like have that on our swap, maybe. Make things all nice and cushy. Give me the shield. And yes, we can equip it. Let's see. Can I not have my spells equipped? We don't care about the normal attack. That needs to be on left click. That needs to be on right click. Yeah, that doesn't make a significant difference in our cast speed. And our damage is going to be faster with our staff, but only barely. We do have slightly better defenses. Oh, Ice Nova is pretty significant difference, though. This would give us a significant amount of shield, I'm guessing. Yeah, we get 1,000 barrier with the shield versus 832 with the staff. We'll keep them on swap because why not? But I don't think we're going to worry about it too much. So I think... Should we just go outside? Walk back up there? Or do we start back here in the southern farmlands? And start clearing out this area next? I mean, we could also come from up here. I don't see how a staff has almost as good a guarding skill as a freaking shield, but they do their own thing. Do the thing! I think we might get attacked again whenever we come down the elevator. It's at least more XP. Yeah, I'm going to go after the quest. We can clear out the other... Oh, yeah, they do attack again. Okay. Not that they're particularly scary anymore. They're what, like level 5 or 6 or something? They're low-level butts. Wow. I don't think we even have to do multiple casts to get rid of them now. I might have gotten too far ahead of myself. Oh, and they're... we were so close to one. Oof. Well, at least we can feel our damage increase. That is something that some action RPGs struggle with. Diablo 4 intentionally struggles with it. Why? Because their freaking design decision was very strange for the type of genre it's in. You have to like drop down the difficulty to one of the lowest two difficulties, which I can understand. That one's actually fine, but the fact that everything just scales with you means that you will be playing with a low-level character, and they'll be doing more damage than you because everything is just percent-based. If your attack would do, say, 10% of their damage on your screen because you're really high level, you end up in a situation where the person who's like low level and does like 30% of their much lower life chunks off more of the target's life. Because you also have it where it's instance per person. So it's level 10 for you, but I mean, it's level 10 for the low level character, but it's level 30 for the high level character. And it's the same enemy. There's so many extra calculations going into it that don't need to even be there. It's mind-numbing. That said, Diablo 4 has been improving. Still, it's not ideal. There's a lot of gripes that I have with it, and it's a reason why I'm not going to buy any of the expansions for it yet. That, and I don't know how much merit there is to it, but I have heard speculation that they're intending to use generative AI in future development of Diablo 4. I need to double check that, so it's only allegedly at the moment. But if they are, why? Do you need more whammies of why the hell you shouldn't? Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of generative AI. I think there could have been practical uses for it, but the vast majority of it is more damaging than it's worth. It's like, it's just ridiculous. You have ecological damage, and then you have the whole, well, now we're impersonating people damage as well. I'm trying to think of a practical use for some of this stuff that isn't either just shitty or that in some way outweighs the negatives, and I just can't. I've yet to think of one. People are like, it democratizes art. No, it doesn't. They're currently having it free because you are the test dummies. They're having you do free beta testing for something that is eventually going to be locked behind a freaking paywall. And I'm not talking about the $15 a month nonsense paywall. I'm talking behind a, guess what, you are paying $1,200 a month for a corporate license kind of paywall. I think a lot of people underestimate just how much corporate licenses cost. Because yes, you have way less customers. But corporations, they don't care if they're... Like, big corporations don't care if they're spending $3,000 on a subscription service if they get that much revenue back from their products. That's still cheaper than 2 employees. Unless you are hiring from, like, the United States. In which case, generally speaking, if you are a developer, you're 70 to 120 grand is, last I heard, the norm. So that would come out to how much per month? About, like, 5,000 to 6,000. So it's cheaper than one developer. Which is pretty much what I guarantee you it's going to end up aiming for. You're going to have these generative AI things keep pushing until they reach a point where middle management thinks they're acceptable enough. Right now, we only see it in kind of some mediocre companies, thankfully. There's a few big ones getting into it, though. Like, yeah. We've seen it with I think it was Capcom. Was it Capcom? I don't remember which one it is. Banjo-Kazooie. I forget who makes that. Yeah, whoever has the licenses to Banjo-Kazooie did some AI, generative AI stuff in their marketing a while back. Although they say it was just to test the audience. It wasn't marketing. It was marketing. I don't buy the excuse. And yeah, the reason I'm wandering around out here is I want to see if I can find the other medallion carrier. And yes, that laggy bit right there was the game itself. So it doesn't feel like everything scales with us. Some things might. Reek of mildew clings the waterlog, ash the mirth, the remnants of meal left to molder. Okay, I'm guessing that's supposed to be a hint for us to get through that, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Oh, there's the key to the door, I'm guessing. And that might be a new piece of gear for us. Cold resist. We don't have the health regen, unfortunately, but I think it's going to overall be better. Especially if we start using our energy shield. That, and we still look completely ridiculous. I am Redonkulous, the barbarian. Hear me roar. Yeah, I like this game so far. I do think I look completely dumb. What do you say? Someone has crossed out Stolos Farm and scrawled Enclave in its place north. You have Graveyard northwest, Pygros Village southeast, and Glakos Shrine west. So I'm guessing that means we actually want to go north to Enclave. Do they actually stand a chance? No. Of course not. Although this entire area is walkable, it seems. Am I worried about not getting all the gold they drop off camera? God, no. Currently, we're sitting at 23 grand and nothing to spend it on. That is one thing that a number of action RPGs do, is they end up just not really having anything for you to do with gold because finding stuff is better, which is fine. Diablo 4, we're going to be comparing that a lot, aren't we? Diablo 4 goes the route of just having things cost millions or billions or whatever you want to call it, gold at any given time. So you can do like your upgrades and they cost you an arm and a freaking leg. Then you have the... Trying to think what else. Path of Exile approach, which is there is no real currency. You just use trading items, bartering as the approach. And I don't know why this area is so choppy. I'm literally like getting... Like some of the animations are perfectly fine, but other ones are like 10 frames. And you can tell. I think it's because the game has been running for a while. I think Enclave is where we're going to find the other medallion bearer. If I had to take a wild guess. A wild and crazy guess. What is that Wild and Crazy Guys one from? Wasn't that freaking Saturday Night Live? Or am I misremembering? Could have sworn that was Saturday Night Live. Two wild and crazy guys. Or was it Mad TV? It was one of those sketch comedy shows. I do. What's causing it? Game's just not optimized. It comes and goes, especially whenever I get to new areas. You'll see it happen a lot more until it finishes loading all the textures.
Avenge the fallen! Do not let these gillheads pick him apart! Scaly bastards won't reach the Enclave today!
You guys are not doing any of the work here, and I am causing lag at this point.
Pentaconta Linus will want to speak with you. He's in the training area, at the center of the Enclave.
Oh, he's at the Enclave. Groovy. Welcome to the Enclave! No, we're not playing Mass Effect.
How much more of this can we take?
You can take as much as you want. I am the one having to do all the work because I am the protagonist!
He went to the graveyard to bury the dead. Can you believe it?
Really, seriously, though, I always find it interesting. They're like, oh, this is a hard time. Whenever they're always just sitting in town.
And stay clear of their pincers! Where in Hades' hoary beard are these things coming from?
I don't know where they're coming from, but they sure as hell aren't surviving very long.
Story to tell after this fight's over.
Will you now?
Been in trouble for sure if you hadn't come along. Talk to Pentaconta Linus. We could use more steady fighters like you.
They're gonna say the same thing at every freaking gate.
The Ichthians can be reasonable.
I trust the gods will provide.
Tell
for us.
about the many-threaded Morai, sisters.
Hi guys, how you doing over here? You guys are doing the same animation. Okay, so we have quest guy here. We have shop
Tell you
here.
what I can,
Are you
and
a coward, or are you a Greek?
And I will sell you what I can as well, my friend.
Answer me. Are you sure? Yes, I'm a Greek. Then fight like one.
That is not good. That's not good. That one's not bad. But I don't think we necessarily need it right now. Hello,
I
Linus.
send to Ryzen for reinforcements, and this is what he sends me. One lousy soldier. You better be Ajax reborn. Our tactical position here is a nightmare. We're spread thin defending this place. I've stationed soldiers all along the main road to the southwest. But the Ichthians are just too numerous. It's a battle of attrition, and we're losing.
I defended the southeast entrance.
Now, the Ichthians can always breed more crabs. It's the water they spray. It chills to the bone. The Ichthians must have a breeding ground nearby. We won't be safe until it's dealt with.
I'll see what I can do.
Alone? It's madness. But the Ichthians are so focused on the Enclave, would they even notice a single soldier?
Considering I could
It's
destroy your
madness.
entire army, bud,
But
yes.
it might be just the madness we need. I've marked the likely location of the crab's nest on your map. Good luck.
And I defended the southwest road.
Perhaps you are the tactical advantage we've needed all along. We were on the brink of being overwhelmed before you arrived. Now, we have time to shore up our defenses.
And we just complete the Defend the Enclave quest before even doing anything. Okay. You just got to the Chicken Harpio Human Gate. It's part of the main quest. Okay, there's no right answer. So I gave the right answer then.
I need you to find the source of the crabs that...
Listen,
He needs me to find the source of his crabs.
I know you're no fighter.
Just gonna let that one linger there for a minute.
I know Stolos is hiding away back there. Just let me talk to him. By the gods!
Miss, I only let past who he says to. He ain't said nothing about you.
Don't you have a heart? My people are going hungry. The sick, the injured. Families.
Oh, she has a quest for me. Hi.
Step back, please, miss. Your hollering ain't gonna change my...
What's the bloody yelling out here for? Can't a man have some peace in his own god's damn home?
Oh, drunk again. Typical. Listen, you have to share food. I've got a score of refugees who haven't eaten in days.
Oh, I have too, do I? Ha! You may run, Pyrgos, but this is my damn farm you're sheltering on.
What's going on between the drunken one and the angry lady?
Free-living refugees already stole my cows. How dare they come begging for more?
How dare you? We didn't steal anything. Your cows probably escaped in the chaos of the last days.
Chaos you and your refugees caused. Ah, look. If you can find my cows, you can have some damn food.
I like the artwork on him.
God, thank you. See, Stolos? Some people have a heart.
Take this chicory. The cows love it. You can use it to lead them home. If you don't die out there.
Okay. Cows. Okay, so we have the cow. Well, okay, crab's nest there. We've already been through there once. Where's the cow's place? Guessing cows are going to be up here, if I had to take a wild guess. So do we just go deal with the crabs real quick? Since they're raving pretty close by. I'm not starting that song because I don't think I can play it on the YouTube side without getting a copyright claim. I could probably play it on the Twitch side. I don't know the copyright status of a crab rave.
People were thriving. It's sad to see farmers turned into refugees in their own lands.
I mean, oh, hi, crabs. This should still be an easy walk. We've been through here a couple times now. Easy enough. But yeah, I might, after we finish this, do some bonus streams. I'm not going to do them consistently on a schedule, I don't think. But do some bonus streams of just the original Titan Quest. Kind of on the off hours. Of course, I keep saying I'm going to do things on the off hours, and I just don't have time. Because I also have to do a few indie games, because I need to get back in the habit of covering a decent number of them so that I can do more key mailer stuff. Yeah, we've been through here a few times. How many of these eggs do we need to get rid of? Because, I mean, this is their breeding ground, as you can tell. Do I even need to be trying?
And I thought I'd seen everything. That shell looks interesting. Perhaps the militia can make use of it.
Well, that was not hard. Do it when I can. I need to schedule everything. Oh, they can drop stuff. Interesting. I did not realize those could actually drop things. I thought they were just, oh, cool, I'm popping stuff in the wild kind of things. Hold up. Yeah, we can go off the map. I swear. Freaking Grim Dawn does the same thing. Critical hit chance, weapon pierce damage, and 18 energy. I prefer what we have. Okay, so this one is called the Enclave. Question is, where are the cows at? Who let the cows out? Who?
Thanks for agreeing to find. I can't believe the bitter old drunk won't share his food supplies until they're found. Damn him to Tartaros. It seems like they broke out of the pen and headed south. I doubt they went too far. Keep an eye out for broken pots and trampled earth. Cows aren't the subtlest creatures. Good luck finding Stolas' missing cow.
They headed south. I'm gonna guess they're right here.
I think they must have escaped to the south.
To recover a shipment of...
If I had 10 of you, yes, this is exactly what we need. Show it to my court. We should be able to fashion something to protect against the crab's attacks.
Is that the shell I heard the Pentacons are talking to you about? Yes, yes, yes.
Like, he couldn't just hand it the, what,
confuses the crabs.
Maybe 5-6 feet between them?
I can fashion a trinket from it. Here, wear this. I'll make a few... I'll sell you what I can, and...
Ooh, that might actually be... Nope. I'm on the lookout for a second yellow ring, is what I'm on the lookout for. So we got junk from him. I should probably sell that while I'm here, even though it's just a couple things. No, there is no cow level.
I'll sell you what I can.
That would be... Ooh. I don't know what the reaction to that would be if PoE or Titan Quest 2 put in a cow level, but I'm here for it. I am 100% here for it.
Ah, yes. You have a question for me. Amazing. Yes. Ah, yes. Summer farmers. I'm a storyteller.
I'm guessing that's going to be part of a quest again later as well. Let's go find ourselves some cows. That's people footprints, not cow footprints. But we will go south. Because that's the only clue we have. That and the enemies down here are really easy to deal with. Yeah, I do think the game is, oddly enough, less memorized than, less optimized than the last time we played it. Tecmessa? Tecmessa, your dear and faithful sister. Love and greetings to Chrysantha. Chrysanthemum, I'm guessing, is kind of chrysanthemum? Chrysanthe? I have waited for your return as long as I could, hoping that you would return from your journey unscathed. But the Ichthians draw closer every day, and I'm an old woman. Oh, I should probably change it to an old woman voice. Though I would fain abandon our home, I can't well defend it with the pots and pans. I write in hope that you may yet return and find this note and join me in the Enclave under the militia's protection. May Zeus, Lord of Wanderers, bring you safely home. My dear girl, come home to me. I'm not a witch. I won't eat your children. I did not build my house out of candy for no reason. Oh, we can't read that sign. YouTube is acting very confused right now, so if there's anything wrong over there, holler at me. I will pay more attention to it. It has thrown up a couple warnings here lately. But YouTube just does that sometimes for no bloody reason. It'll say that I'm not sending audio even though I am. But now it's like changing numbers and stuff on screen on me. The Barche, have a spare. Not gonna have nearly that many weapons in my game. Mainly because all weapons have innate abilities. Yeah, there's the save spot. Not the save spot, the waypoint. Gotta love technology, yeah. It is an adventure, usually. I wonder... We do have, like, a fairly... Actually, no, that's a warp point that at the end of things. Just trying to think where south of there that it would be, because that's the village. The only other place we haven't been is in this alcove right here. Oh, and we leveled up, and I completely forgot to do my points. Well, there's that maximized. Do we go... Guess Frost Explosion? We go to Earth, Wind and Fire, and start getting more magic damage. I'm looking for, like, hoof prints and stuff like that. I'm not seeing any. A note atop the untouched rotting food reads, "Congratulations on your marriage. Enjoy the food." Well, they're dead now. Till death do you part, and they parted quickly. I have 3 charges of, like, the nuclear option, and nothing is giving me a reason to use it at the moment. It makes me sad. Oh, there they are. Hello, very stationary cows. Okay, they're at least breathing. They are just completely unfazed. Come on, cows. Hopefully I don't have to keep them alive by fighting off a bunch of nonsense. Moo. Oh, don't trap me, cows. Moo. Moo. Ooh. I can't do all of the different moves from Diablo 2. I should probably have a button for them, though. They look very uncanny. In fact, they're only going to look canny whenever we grind them up and turn them into... Well, actually, spam is pork. I'm trying to think what a good beef equivalent would be. I know that there's a dried beef thing that's sometimes sold, but I don't remember its brand name.
Cows into Stolos. He's by the statue of his late wife.
You only have 3 cows, and they are slowly clipping into each other.
Oh, you found the cows.
Moo.
Only 3. 5 went missing.
I mean, I didn't witness the Ichthians kill them, but
Damn
sure.
Bloody fishmen. I've had those cows for years. Ugh, fine. I'll share my food. Not that you lot deserve a single measure of my hospitality.
These folks did nothing to you. They lost their farms, their homes, everything. A good man would help them.
You lot have a short memory, hmm? I may be an old drunk, but I still remember what happened 30 years ago.
What? What did our people do to you 30 years ago?
I'm going for a nap. You've given me a headache.
Wait! We need to discuss the feud Ugh! He's simply impossible.
You got your food. What happened 30 years ago, though?
I'm not sure. It sounds like he holds an old grudge against us for some reason. No wonder he's been so difficult.
Well,
He's too hard to deal with when he's drunk and angry like this. I'm so sick of getting yelled at.
Going by the fact that there's a statue of his wife, he's old, I'm willing to bet his wife was killed by one of them, or he blames one of them for his wife's death.
That's not a bad idea. My friend Lalage is a herbalist. She once brewed us both a hangover cure after a night of too much wine years ago. I'm sure she'll have something to sober Stolos up. Let's go talk to her. Her tent isn't far. Follow me.
The following is written in a shaky hand. The poet says, "'Tis time is the healer of all unnecessary evils, but he's a liar. You were half of me, the half that commanded my heart to beat and my lungs to breathe. What need is there for the goddess of retribution? Nemesis herself could not dream a more terrible punishment than grief. I'm leaning towards..." Yes, I'm following you. You and your very weird dress. That, like, precedes you. I'm still here. Keep moving.
Do you have a moment?
Issa, I've barely seen you since this crisis started. How are you managing? Gods, you look halfway to Hades.
It's been a lot. Stolos is making things harder than they need to be. I need help sobering him up.
I'm not surprised. I hear that man could drink Dionysus himself under the table. I'll just brew you up a tincture of clarity. It'll pull the wine right out of his blood and leave him clear-eyed and fresh.
Why is he angry?
Why is the sky blue? Why are the leaves green? Stolos just seems like a grumpy sort of man.
Something happened 30 years ago that left him with a grudge against our people. I'd only seen 10 winters back then.
Ask old man Don. He might remember. He refused to leave his house southeast of the Enclave. Come back later to pick up the potion once it's brewed.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll meet you here after you've talked to him.
I hope old man
I'm not appreciating it that we're getting a lot more fetch quests.
Gods, I miss my good chair.
Fetch quests are not my friend. I've never been a huge fan of them. And this is getting... Oh, you were just to the southeast? Well, I'm going to send you back down here to do this random errand feeling to me. I'm hoping this is not a consistent thing, but it might be. That one's just better. Why do you have a dialogue bubble?
Hero of the hour. I will do my best to give a we call it the land belongs. My hands are full with the everyone. I myself grew olive trees. Me. But now, still, a few more soldiers and better armor wouldn't hurt.
Said to get rid of his dialogue bubble. It was bothering me.
Barely have enough ingredients to brew anything. Still,
Gonna have to suck it up. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's just meh.
But there's nothing to cook with.
Thankfully, got a waypoint right next to it. But yeah, that's one thing that I usually do, just end up not caring too much about. If I start getting too many fetch quests, I tend to just be like, okay, we're moving on to another chapter. I'm done with this nonsense.
Athena must have sent you to protect me. Thank you. I thought I'd be safe inside, but the fishman almost got in.
I like his design for some reason. His eyes are a little bit too sunken back, but otherwise looks good.
This happened a long, long time ago. A young Stolos and his wife moved here from Athens when I was village leader. You got to understand that Stolos and his wife, that they weren't from round here. That they were fancy pants city folk. She was bitten by a gorgon snake and began to turn to stone. Stolos asked me for the village's help before it killed her.
What'd you do when Stolos asked you for help?
The only way to cure a gorgon snake's petrifying bite is to kill the snake and make a potion with its blood. So what could I do? Send local lads to risk their lives for an outsider? I made the hard choice to protect Pyrgos. I'm done talking about this. I need to get to the Enclave. It ain't safe here anymore.
Ooh. Okay, so we can open that.
So, Stolos has spent the last 30 years angry that Old Man Thon and the villagers refused to help his wife. Maybe we can sort this mess out once we've sobered him up with Alage's potion. Let's see if it's ready.
I mean, it is ready, and I have a feeling I sense another incoming quest for a place that we've been. The Snake's Cavern. I have a feeling. I got a feeling that we're going to be going there, which is this place right up here. Thankfully, we have that warp point right there. Because we could just go there, grab whatever it wants, and come right back.
Did Thorn tell you why Stolos holds a grudge against us? Gods. That's not a statue of Stolos' wife in his courtyard, is it? It's her stone corpse. Oh, no wonder he hates us. I was just a girl back then. I had no idea that Stolos asked Old Man Thon for the village's help, and Thon refused. Hopefully, an apology on behalf of the village will put him in a merciful mood once he's sober.
Here's the tincture of clarity. It'll leave him sober as a newborn babe. No hangover either.
Oh, thank you. Listen, stranger. I think Stolos respects you for finding his cows. I know you've already helped so much, but I'd be grateful if you could come help me convince him to take the tincture now.
Good luck with
Probably be easier if you weren't there. I could just do it myself.
Winded already? We haven't even begun.
I could go have a word
Wait
with
a
him.
moment. I got some words to share.
God,
I
you're
need
fast.
to apologize to Stolos. It's time I stopped hiding from the man.
All these years spent staring at his dead wife turned into a statue. He'd drive any man to drunken bitterness. Here we are, begging for his hospitality. But you weren't hospitable to him all those years ago.
It's on my shoulders, I know. Time to make things right.
What do you want now? Thon! Get out before I have Cobalt cut you to pieces.
Please, hear us out. We've got something important.
I said get out! Leave me in peace!
I don't think an apology is going to cut it, but sure.
Apologize? I don't... Oh... Maybe I had a little too much wine.
You guys let my wife die 30 years ago. We're here to apologize.
Oh, this tastes wonderful. Gods, I feel good. What was that?
I'm so sorry, Stolos. We should have tried to help you, like you're helping us now. You're a better man than I
didn't expect this. But an apology doesn't bring my wife back. I don't know if I can forgive you.
You don't need to forgive. But don't punish all the refugees because of your anger at what happened. There are families out there who need your support in this crisis. Many of them weren't even born 30 years ago.
I suppose you're right. I'll work with you, Issa. But keep Thon out of my sight. Come on then, Issa. Help me lead the cows into their pen. Then we can figure out how to feed everyone.
That sounds wonderful.
God's
You know,
on board.
You're a good man.
What the... Oh, what?
Thank you so much
I am
for
just
helping
confused about what the
Stolos.
cows are doing now.
All the refugees owe you a debt.
I talked to your nephew.
With everything happening here, I haven't had much chance to think about how Pyrgos itself is doing. How is Tecton coping with leadership on his own?
Yeah, he's failing.
That boy frets so much about making the perfect decision that he forgets to make a good one. If you pass back through Pyrgos, could you pass on a message for me? Tell him that he's smart. He knows the people of Pyrgos and what's best for them. He should trust his gut. He should accept he will make mistakes. But he needs to take charge anyway. Seeing him making decisions, being a leader, might do more for morale than the decisions themselves.
Okay, about
I've
you.
lived in Pyrgos my entire life. It wasn't easy to run, but
Yeah,
being
you're
leader
just
is my burden. Now that
basic
Stolovid and
information.
Stolos' cooperation makes things...
I am surprised we did not have a quest to go into the snake area and get the blood of those snakes to try and cure his wife somehow. That seems like it would have been a thing. One snake? Just one? Okay. Try harder next time, game. Ugh. And yeah, this is just back up to the guards we had out here that we had already saved once. I'm surprised this one didn't trigger the quest. None of them actually... Maybe they did say it, and I just didn't notice it. So got that side quest done. Next up is... Yeah, I guess we just go here. I'm so glad I don't have to buy bloody scrolls. Oh, there is one thing we need to do first. We'll go there first. Drop off that message for whatever XP it gives us. And then we'll go on with the main quest.
This is a nightmare. I don't know how to run. Why isn't Issa back yet? She says I'll make mistakes, but what matters is that people see me making decisions. Oh, I don't know. I guess I could give it a try. The only way to reach the Ichthian, but we can't get supplies to the farmlands.
So he's done. That wasn't any XP.
Keen to buy...
So now we're just going after the main quest now. I don't think there's any other spots for us to really explore. There's like a couple things, and then there's this over here. There was a door locked, I believe, right there. Leads me to believe that a lot of that is going to be locked off anyway. Did he loosen the cable in that or something? There we go. I should have gone Vigor, but you know what? We're going more spell power anyway. We'll be fine. How much damage are we doing? DPS is up to 262 and 498. I have a feeling we're not going to be seeing too big of improvements on that, though. There's another Molly route. I don't know what all those are about. We've ran across one before. And they are a special item. They're over here in... Oh, they're not even in the repository. They are in their currencies. Molly, the gods call it, and it's hard for mortal men to dig, but with the gods, things are possible. We have two of them. Restores what has been transformed. Oh? I'm guessing that's something that's going to be explained to us later? Or maybe we can go and restore the person who's stoned. You know, because get them unstoned. We've cleared this today, yet there's still things alive here. We can tell because it's lit up. So enemies might respawn if you're just gone from a region for a while, as opposed to respawning whenever you reload the game. There's pros and cons to both of those. I'm not too picky either way with it.
Get them off us! Some backup! Thank you! The fishmen are using smoke atop the hill to signal attacks on the Pyrgos elevator. We're meant to stop them. Listen, we could really use your help. If you lead the way, we'll follow.
You don't need to follow me. I can do it by myself.
Yeah, Up this way, I think.
Of course, they're charging ahead instead of following. I mean, you're done, sir.
Athena's Aegis. We're not dead. Now, hurry, destroy the smoke signal. Good work. But, dear gods, a counterattack's coming.
Should I just let them die and see what happens story-wise if you do?
You killed them all. How did you do that?
Very easily. I left-click twice.
Everyone in Pagos can breathe easier now. And, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead if you hadn't helped. So, thanks. Really. Could you report back to Pentaconta Crassi and let her know we succeeded? We'll stay here to hold the hill. And since we've got a good vantage, I can give you an overview of what I've been told about the area if you want. It's that obvious, is it? A month ago, I was in training to be a priest. I'd never killed anything bigger than a fly. Then the flood comes, the Ichthians attack, and I get a sword put in my hand and told I'm in charge of a team. I'm glad to be useful, but sometimes it doesn't feel real. Part of me keeps expecting to wake up and find it was all an awful dream. We have the Enclave to the northeast, the Bronze Lion Camp to the southwest, and strange monster sightings to the east. What do you want to know?
I want to know about the monster sighting.
So some of our messengers have said they were attacked by strange winged monsters out on the road. I can't believe that they're sending us out with creatures like that out here. A few reports also mentioned a strange noise accompanying the monsters. Weird, I know. So, if you hear a weird noise, I'd advise running in the other direction.
Why?
Some
I want to
so-called
kill him.
mercenaries named the Bronze Lion set up camp to the southwest soon after the flooding. I hear they've got an unbeatable warrior leading them, and they've been capturing locals, forcing them to join. I'd stay far away from them if I was you. The fishmen are enough to handle.
Are they
One
really?
of the farms up north escaped the flooding. Most of the survivors who couldn't make it to Pagos, the situation there was pretty desperate last. And the militia forces there, sure. What can I help with?
That's enough. I don't need any more info from you, although you still have a permanent freaking bubble. Bubbles. Don't even have to go near him. It's fine. Okay, so we need to report back to her that the smoke signals are done. And then we'll come back probably to this point and go up to the northwest. Get that main quest moving in to our advantage. Always to our advantage. Arnar. I heard someone say
It's
Arnar.
empty, are they? Oh, do you? Ah, good. It's been 500 years since the Mycenaeans fell. Yet the embers glow with as much power as they did the Mycenaeans. The kings and queen, find me some more. Let me, still not enough.
Okay, so we got another active skill point, which is back to the storm one, because only thing we're doing on the earth one is passive for extra spell damage. I think, do I want to go cyclones or do I want to go with the Nimbus? The Nimbus eats up our energy reserve, which can be a problem. 500 years. This eats up our things. And it doesn't really... The only thing we'd actually really want from it is storm enhancement. That eats up more energy. So I think I'm going to go with... Actually, we do have some active points here. We could use it on that. We don't have any reason to go with the attacks. We could go with dodge. In fact, I think we will go with dodge. I want to see what that does whenever it gets leveled up. More dodge speed, intangibility duration. Celerity would be nice. I think cold explosion is going to be what we're starting with, though, considering all things. We're already a cold mage. Why not add more? Oh, wait. Is there a quest up here? You have dialogue.
We were fishing at the... Everyone... if he died. What? Any word about Cain? He died. What am I doing? Sitting here feeling sorry for myself, and Canis is still fighting.
I mean, I'm not sure if you should be aspiring to imitate the dead guy.
You
Other
again?
quest done. I took care of the smoke
I'm glad to have
signals.
you in the militia. Kill any Ichthians you come across, and I'll keep you in my prayer. Now that the elevator assaults have ceased, I can finally take a moment to breathe. The important things now are rescuing refugees and attempting counterattacks. You're welcome in Pyrgos anytime, soldier. The village owes you a debt.
You haven't patched your wounds yet.
Now that we've taken Lookout's vantage, we can use it as a foothold to push further into the farmlands. With only a few proper fighters like you and I, it will be slow going. These recruits try, but they're not warriors. I should have insisted on more militia training over the years. That's what I get for going soft.
Bye.
Yes, soldier.
Yeah, the dialogue bubbles are just permanently there. Okay, so now that we're done with that, it is... I guess we actually do just go after the search for the sea god. I don't think we have any other real side quests to do. I can look whenever we land here. We might have the one for dealing with the boss. That's about it. Getting the medallions. That's not the button that I wanted, but it's fine. Yeah, we have Ancient Embers, Fate Remembered, and Headhunt. So we could just do a harder fight of that one and Headhunt. So we'd have no more side quests. That's good. I suppose we could track down the...
Right, you. Looking to earn some easy coin?
Not really Bronze Lion.
You look like your arm's strong enough to hold a blade. Unlike the last few hopeless recruits we've had. We're a mercenary company, the Bronze Lions. We're looking to swell our numbers. There's a lot of gold in this business for people who can follow orders and keep their mouths shut. You think you got what it takes to be a Bronze Lion? Speak to Anitas. He's the chief around here.
I mean, I personally just don't even care.
Hey.
Watch your mouth for it.
Sorry.
I like being a Bronze Lion, I do. I think we're going to have to murder his face, and we're going to be stuck in the middle of a fight with them. Excuse me. For some reason, I am losing at swallowing air.
Well, what is it? Spit it out, old man.
Well, sir, you conscripted Alistair last week against...
Hey, who do you think you are? You reckon you can just barge on in here and interrupt me? I'll get to you in a bit. Now, old man, what were you yapping about?
I was requesting, sir, that you release my boy back to me. Please? He's a good lad. Surely you understand, sir?
I just want to go home. Please, help me. He's trying to force me to join his bandit troop. I barely know how to swing a sword.
Stranger, I told you to shut your mouth and wait your turn for an audience. This is private Bronze Lion business.
Please, my son ain't a fighter. Our family needs him. We lost everything in the flooding.
Men, throw the old codger in a cage. If Alistair tries to desert, cut a piece off his daddy.
Ha! With pleasure, boss.
Leave him alone.
Or what? Are you gonna make me?
Yeah, I've already killed, like, everything else on the map.
What? Who do you think you are, swine? Everyone, watch closely. This is what happens to fools who don't know their place. You're dead.
See, that is what happens to fools that don't know their place. That was a little bit on the brutal side, I think. I don't know why that entertains me so much that he was just like, nope, we're dead now.
Thank you. If you hadn't stepped in when you did, I can't even imagine.
You saved my son. Thank you.
Onisus kidnapped so many local lads, forcing us to join his cursed bandit troop. Brutal man. I hope that now Onisus is dead, we can all go home without the Bronze Lions coming after us. Still, I think I'll be looking over my shoulder for a long time. But thank you. Really. You're a hero.
May Zeus watch over and protect you.
Yay! We get a little bit of XP for it. Nice.
Thank you. I did not want to be a damned bro.
Nice job. You really...
So they are all done. That was an easy quest. Good lord. Okay, yes. Up north. I don't think they mentioned anything else being out this way, so whatever. I can wander around on it on my own. Not sure. Actually, yeah, it should be up here with the birds. So there is, it seems there might be a slight range limit on. Not a easily discernible one. But yes, we will be back to Final Fantasy IX on, I want to say, probably Wednesday. Pair of spirits stand, forlorn silence, staring down at the bloody bodies. They do not acknowledge your presence. Oh my. How'd you die there, friends? Although I have a feeling we might finish Final Fantasy IX this week as well. Despite the fact that we just finished Booger's Gate 1. It's been 2 days now since the dam broke. The Ichthyans swarmed in and everything turned to shit. Seems to me that it's an event worthy of recording. Maybe one day my children, if gods bless us with any after the wedding, can read it and wonder at the wildlife of their mother. Okay. Those of us who wouldn't make it back to Pyrgos are holed up on Stolos' farm. Stolos is being his typical insufferable self and refusing to share food, so Dorian and I are spending the day fishing for everyone. It's risky, but people will starve before long. Hopefully we'll have a good haul and can avoid the Ichthyans on the way back. Dorian just spotted sails on the horizon coming from the north. Could it be traders? Maybe they got some food stores we can trade for. Nope, they died. Oh, in Final Fantasy IX, where did we leave off at? We ended up at the swap to the magic team. So we had just finished the Western continent, dealing with getting the stone. I am slightly curious if there's going to be a quest over here. It feels like there might be. But I guess not. And I think we've caught up with the friendly monster quest on that one. We are completely caught up on the Chocobos. And their awesome music. And yeah, we should be pretty good to go. Of course, we're still going to have to deal with Garnet not being able to cast spells, but... Oh, such tough guys. Oh, the betrothal rings. I have a feeling the people they saw on the horizon were the whatchamacallits. The bronze lions. The ones that we killed just brutally just now. Yeah, we'll go Ice Burst on Dash. We'll probably go... I'm trying to think what else. What other kind of nonsense should we do? We're staying Frosty. Oh, now it has a dialogue bubble. That means that the rings will matter. When you present the rings, the spirits break out of their sad reverie. They smile at each other, then at you. It seems that whatever sorrow tethered into this realm has fallen away. Oh, that was worth it. 10 Embers of Night. That'll get us more stat points. So the Embers of Night seem to be the kind of a replacement. I think there was one quest that gave us a stat point by itself. But the Embers of Night themselves seem to be the primary quest for getting kind of bonus points in addition to levels. So that's gonna be something to remember if I'm ever like pushing through with a second character. Which will happen whenever we get to 1.0. Whenever 1.0 releases, I will 100% be going through with a brand new body. Might be the same body, just different character. Looking forward to more classes, though, because Titan Quest is the original even. Is definitely designed around multi-classing, essentially, is probably the best way to refer to it. Where you run a dual class as your build. You always have your starting class, and then fairly soon after you get that second class. So only having 4 classes to pick from limits that a lot. Level up! I'm going to get a little bit more vitality going, just because I can. We have active and passive points. We are doing Earth passive for now still, so that's going to take us to 6, which gets us an improvement there. We're going to go spell damage and cost up first. Because we already went with that here as well, I think. No, we went with critical chance and... Okay, so that's cast speed and... Okay, we can go just more damage. It's fine. Do I want to try out Cyclone, or do I want to keep doing my nonsense? I think I'm going to keep doing my nonsense. We can try out stuff by resetting things anyway soon enough. Does this increase the radius as we get it? Yes, it does. Nice. And we can also do fire explosions as well. They're not exclusive. We'll start with the cold, and then we'll go into the fire ones. Oh, that is much better. Holy crap. Works like our Novas.
My husband wanted to call him the god one more time.
You again. Still looking for Glaukos, huh? You won't find him here. But these people need your help all the same.
The old scholar from the bridge. He's certainly busy, isn't he?
Glaukos' temple lies ahead. It's been decades since he's appeared, but people still come here hoping to meet him. Now, some of those fools have got themselves captured by Ichthians. Well, come on, put that weapon of yours to use.
Why do I have a feeling this guy is Glaukos?
These farmers act as if Glaukos...
That's a lie. No. Glaukos' temple, defiled by Ichthians.
Man, you are so helpful, old man.
Never come from gods interfering in mortals' lives. Take your nemesis problem, for example. Better if the goddess had never heard of you, don't you think?
Although his name is very similar to Philos, which is like philosophy kind of thing. Oh no, they're so scary.
Help! Get me out of this cage.
Nah. We're just leaving you in there, bud.
Oh, thank you. Priestess Althea was calling on the god when the Ichthians attacked. They took her below. Aye, into the crypt beneath the shrine. For what unnatural purpose, I don't know.
What about the head priest, Nicias?
I don't know.
The crypt was sealed off for a reason.
Oh, so I'm guessing we cannot proceed this way. Yes. We're going to eventually probably have a hop point there to get to it, or it's going to be a hop down from there after we get done in here. This just feels like it's been ransacked by plunderers, not an active worship place. I don't think we could have chosen a better dual class for this, though. Because I am feeling that damage up, and I don't know if it's just applying to... if it's just confirmation bias or something, but I do think that is actually buffing our attack there. With the ice as well. Because right now, our cold attack damage is... we're at 315 DPS with that, with 606 there. Goodness gracious. Good gravy, Murray. Oh, that's another thing to sell. We're doing okay on room. This one is not very Tetris-y with the inventory spaces, though. No, we're not too concerned about any of those stats to beat out defense. Do I think anything's going to be terribly scary? Nah, probably not. I don't think we're going to run into anything that's really going to beat us very easily unless we end up going to fight that optional boss again. For the most part, most of the things in here are just kind of pushovers.
No, it can't be. Titan Ichor, here. Careful. Aristino's spirit will never forgive me if something happens to you.
There's no enemies down there yet, but I have a feeling that's going to be an arena to fight in.
Somehow, the Titan Ichor is holding the priestess captive. I fear she won't last much longer. I doubt any mortal is capable of holding that much energy for long.
Not a divine challenge. How will we fare? Oh, we got hit by something there. That was easy.
I'm in my right mind again. How? Come, speak to me.
Come, engage with us. Okay, just give me a minute. I think that each time we level this up, the cost of like the cooldown and stuff goes down.
Thank you. Who knew such an awful relic was buried beneath the shrine? How can I repay you?
I need the help of Glaukos.
Everyone does. I can try to call on him, but I can't promise anything. Meet me back at the temple.
I don't want to walk all the way back up.
That's the Ichor. Absorb its power.
Sure. I'm trying.
Why did you touch it? Are you trying to do Nemesis's job for her?
I had it under control.
Do you even know what Titan Ichor is? It's the blood of a fallen Titan. It created the Furies and the Giants. Do you feel any different? Horns growing out of your skull, an uncontrollable hunger for blood. Anything.
I feel stronger.
Oh gods, just as I feared. Wait, what did you say? Remarkable. You absorbed the Ichor. Aristano always said you were special. I'm beginning to think she was right.
Possibly. I mean, we are the protagonist. Come on. We're going to have both of these maxed out by the time we get done. We're going to have nothing to spend those points on. Because I think they'll probably, if I go by the look of this, it goes up to 18 here. This was 12, so it's probably going to be 24 there, so it's going to be 48. That means we aren't going to actually be able to get that many levels. And have, yeah, does this go all the way to 99? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the later ones require more levels to get the points for. And look, yeah, we're going to be hopping off of this nonsense. I'm also going to be looting your temple. Oh, another Molly root. Not asking why it's called Molly root, but it's fine. Can I sink their ship? Can I sink your battleship? No. I cannot. It is unfortunate. But yeah, let me press Alt next to these instead of having to click on them. That'd be really nice.
Great Glaukos, god of sea and sailors, protector of Pyrgos, come to us in our hour of need. Save us from your ancient enemies and bring peace to our land.
If only it were that simple.
I'm sorry. This silence you hear has greeted me every morning for the last 20 years.
So it's true. My old friend is gone.
There may be someone. The head priest, Nicias, left a short while ago, seeking the god Pan's assistance.
Pan? No! That's madness! Why would he do such a thing?
You saw the state of the shrine, of the farmlands. We need a god's protection.
How do I find Pan?
Nicias gave me the passphrase for Pan's vineyard, in case I wanted to follow. Triptolemus trips on Castor's canny cantrips. It's a mouthful, I know, but that's Pan for you. The vineyard is northeast of here. I hope you find what you need.
Faithful old Nicias. Forsaking Glaukos for an untrustworthy god like Pan. I can't believe it.
You never put much faith in Glaukos yourself.
Still, I'll never be so foolish as to worship Pan. No, someone has to talk sense into Nicias.
Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. It's my duty to serve.
Can you give me free skill
I'll
points?
Keep praying for. He saved me. I wish I knew why he's abandoned Pan, moved in. He promises peace and safety in his grove.
Okay, so his grove, we've already been near. It's going to be this place up here, if memory serves. I think our closest one is Enclave and Walk Around. Unless... Oh no, okay, that actually is even easier. That I thought it was going to be the place with the locked door. Now let's go check out Pan's Labyrinth. Yes, I'm going to have the image of the guy with the eyeballs in his hand in my brain for the rest of the day. I love that movie, though. Great movie. I've only ever watched it with subtitles. I don't know if there's...
Go away, chicken.
I don't know if there's any... whatchamacallits, any English translations of it other than the subtitles.
Now, why didn't you say so to begin with? Come in. Come in.
Hello, Pan. How you doing?
Welcome, friend. You won't need those weapons here.
The Grove is a peaceful place. We're all stoned. More wood, please.
Wood for the fire. Wood for the fire. Toasty.
Oh, I can't pet the dog. Let me pet the dog. I won't pet that dog. Wow.
I see you, but you can't see me. You found me, but you won't find me next time.
This better be a side quest.
That's not possible.
Come down from up there, little sparrows. The sky is no place for children.
I'm kind of creeped out by the person standing on the edge of a cliff, thinking they can fly. That's usually not a smart person. Hopefully she doesn't. That would be really dark if they did that. Like, you just come across it and all of a sudden, yeet! Okay. There once was a cute little bird who knew secrets nobody had heard. She tried to fly away. She flapped the whole day. I want to go home. I want to go home! There's the guy going...
Little chicken, if you want to stay, you have to play.
Oh, you'd like to buy 1,000 bowls of soup? Greedy little rabbit.
I stir the soup, I try a sip.
Pan of the pastors, we will worship.
Put food into the pot.
We love Lord Pan a lot.
Nomias agrias, agratas forbus, sinius sceleotis... No, that's scoltis, aleplanctos. I don't know those.
Only allowed through with the blessing of Lord Pan.
Ooh, I love meeting new people. What is it you want from the wise, the generous, the beautiful, the talented Pan?
Okay, I like this voice actor. Just in case anybody is curious, I like the voice actor for this right now.
Blah, 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 boring! Although, I would like to see the Moirai's faces when a mortal walks into their realm. Let's make a deal. Everyone who wishes to remain in my grove must enter the Cave of Pan and complete the ritual there.
What's the ritual entail?
That would be telling. Light the brazier and enter the Cave of Pan. Complete the ritual, then I'll help you reach the Moirai.
Okay.
Lord Pan's instructions, supplicant. We'll be watching.
For some reason, I'm like keep expecting like the veil to be pulled back and everything go like completely awful here. First things first, though, I am going to drop into town and sell some stuff real quick. Actually, I think we'll just go to Piorgos Village because that's going to be the easiest one to find the merchant. But yeah, I'm expecting, for some reason, this is giving me the same energy as the freaking Hag Swamp. If you guys remember that from Baldur's Gate 3, where it's like, oh, it's sheep, and then it turns into just imps. wanting to destroy you. Massive spiked mace of devastation. I mean, if we could use it, that's actually more cold damage, but it's not something we need. Chaotic neutral, you say? Who else is gonna hate chaotic neutral besides that?
Who's a pretty puppy? You are. Yes, you are.
Have you ever pet a spider?
Bad doggies. Leave them. So sorry. My dogs aren't fully trained yet. Please excuse their poor manners.
That? Just walking away from that. Okay, go to Pan's cave.
Follow Lord Pan's instructions carefully, supplicant.
Snap out of it. You remember me, don't you?
Phelon, welcome. Isn't it wonderful how Pan defeated the Ichthians and brought peace to our land?
What has Pan done to you? What are you talking about? There's no peace.
I love it when Pan plays his pipes.
You! Don't go in there. Everyone here is out of their minds. You're not considering going in there. Pan is not to be trusted. I mean, look at these people. Look what he's done to them. You're still trying to reach the Morai, are you? I see.
That was recorded at an entirely
One
different time.
dog's absence is another's opportunity. Be on your guard. Pan's promises are slippery. Do not trust what you see or hear.
Okie dokie. I never do. Do not trust. Do not trust. Trust you do not.
True. You survived. Thank the gods. Hurry to my side.
Okay, shall we go? Oh, okay, so you're just gonna oh, never mind. Here you go. Finally following me.
Do not let Nemesis servants take you.
Why are you attacking the air?
Okay, I see there's gonna be strange door things we have to go through. Okie dokie. Why are you attacking the air? Because I can. Oh, wait. Is that actually passable? Nope.
We must reach the Moirai Temple. This way.
I'm just very concerned about all these doors that are closed. Leads me to believe it's going to be a gauntlet on the way back.
Don't worry. I won't leave your side again.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe that for a minute.
Ichthians, you know what to do. I have just one more thing to teach you. Come.
Yeah, just like every single one of these doors makes me nervous. But yes, they are on something. They are on Pan. And Pan is a trickster. It's like trusting Loki.
We have so much to catch up on.
Nothing there. Yes, I'm checking the side stuff first. Don't think there's going to be much... Yeah, we're going to have to fight everybody, aren't we? Yeah, probably.
Oh, great Glaucus. At last I found you.
Forgive my lack of faith. Come back and protect us. No! I cannot leave! I must not abandon Glaukos again!
Poor man. Is this Pan's idea of fun?
Yes, it is.
You've done well. Now stay with me. Tell me about your journey.
I miss you so much.
You don't need Glaukos. You are here now with me.
My father
Cruel
said I'd never
goddess.
amount to anything.
She fears you.
Now I'm rich.
She knows that you are greater than she.
So much.
But you are safe here now.
I've been training my whole life for this race.
No. No, that's not true. How can you believe that? I kept you safe from Nemesis. All I wanted was to keep you safe.
I've been training my whole life for this race. At last.
I knew you were marked for something special. Please don't go.
Yes, you're dead.
There's something about that brazier.
What are you doing?
That took a lot to break. Good lord.
Where am I? You put out my brazier. How dare you? Did you think I wouldn't notice you cheating? You don't like my game? Fine. New rules. Make it out of my cave alive. And meet me at my hilltop shrine. Stupid mortal. You could have eternal bliss, but you chose misery.
We chose misery. I also chose to get your treasure from deep inside as well. I wouldn't really call this chaotic neutral. So far, he's been pretty much, I would say, neutral evil so far. You know, enslaving people and bending them to his will. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to see if this is actually a tower shield. Yeah, it is, sort of. Close enough. Sometimes they'll say tower shield and it's not an actual tower shield. Same for Scutum and... I'm trying to remember what the other one is very commonly misused. Targe is misused a lot as well. I need to increase my dash distance next time. I might not take the fire right away. Is there treasure in each of these alcoves, or are they just alcoves of pain? I think they might just be alcoves of pain. Because we don't even get a roof reveal on them.
You were supposed to stand still and go crazy like everyone else. Why is that so hard to understand?
Pan. It's probably because I am the protagonist. You should have known this, Trickster God. We're gonna have enemies approaching from the left. And I will come back out there for the gold in just a minute. But I am going to go into each of these side areas because I am a freaking loot goblin. Gablin can tell you that. Actually, honestly, anyone who I play games with loot can tell you that. If I can get a little collectible in it, I will. I will stash it until a point as, oh, I can mess around with this.
All I wanted to do was play a fun little game in which a bunch of people lose their minds and worship me forever, and you had to ruin it!
I really like this voice actor. He does this well, and I am very happy. I'm 100% here for that. Holy crap.
Now you're stealing from me? I hate you!
I love it. I knew he was probably going to call me out on it eventually.
You forget your place, mortal. But don't worry, I'll remind you.
So do I have to beat up Pan? Is that going to be our next boss fight? Ooh, maybe? Actually, I don't know if we would fight Pan. I don't know that if that's in his personality, Bailiwick.
Nikias, what are you doing here? The world is full of monsters. Is it so unbelievable that people would turn to a god? Any god for help?
Yes, but to throw in with the likes of Pan?
Explanations can wait. We need to leave this place.
Are the Pan worshippers going to turn on us? I mean, the monsters in here I can see. I haven't seen any of the Pan worshippers come out of their trip long enough to...
What's taking so long? Are you even...
There they are.
Finally, a fight.
Oh, he wants us to go up to the top of the hill, not back to where he was. I'm now really curious. Are the people down here going to be hostile? No, but she will just run up to us. Yai. Okay. They're definitely getting upset. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. I guess we'll just go straight to Pan. There is definitely plenty of area over here to explore, though. Okay, so that is a path back up to us. They'll eventually come up behind us to fight, probably. I do need to be mildly aware that I just aggroed a few weak-ass enemies. That is a guy that can one-shot us, and they have before. Where the hell are you even hiding at, man? Didn't expect this to be like a 9-mile journey. Oh, he's not that far away. Okay. I was mildly worried this was going to be like one of those 19-minute jaunts up a hill. For a boss fight that will probably one-shot us. Hello, Pat.
Hurry up! I'm getting bored, and I hate being bored.
Ah, yep, this is 100% a boss arena. Fine.
You think yourself awfully clever, don't you? You think you managed to outwit me. Who cares about the ritual? You were supposed to stay in that cave and lose your mind. You forgot one very important thing. I am a god, and you are a mortal, which means I can stomp you into little bitty pieces. Come here so I can... To wait.
And you are actually hurting me. Can your fire get off the ground so I can grab that? Thank you.
my horn? You you cut off my horn? Oh, this is the most fun I've had in ages. Oh no, that wasn't our deal.
Pan! Stop this outrage at once!
Oh, look who's finally decided to show his face. Took you long enough, Glaukos.
Called it.
Is it true? The old man, Phelon, he's...
Yes, I owe you an explanation in a moment. Pan, leave. And let these people you've enslaved go when you do.
Fine, you win this time. But I hope to play again soon, little chicken.
I like that it remembers it.
Glaucus. Why the disguise?
Rayon. Oh, I'm sorry you had to see me like this. An old fool.
Why'd you hide?
It's Nemesis. For the last couple of decades, she's established herself in the north. She holds an old grudge against me. So I thought it best to avoid her notice by living as a mortal. I only ever messed up being a god anyway. Foolishness. If you, a mortal, dare to fight a god, well, what business does a god have hiding?
Probably a lot of business hiding if I had to take a wild guess. I could be wrong, but, you know, gods hiding from getting murdered is not exactly an uncommon thing. Well, you take me to the Morai Temple, though.
If anyone has the wisdom to help against Nemesis, it's the Moirai. The entrance to their temple lies north of here. I can open the way for you. Meet me there.
Can I have this treasure chest now? Apparently, yes. So we got Pan. We got... Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We actually got a lot of yellows from that as well. Can we equip any of them? Probably not. Fire resist, lightning resist. That's... We lose a bit of knowledge, so we're going to lose some damage, but I think the resists make up for it. Staff-wise, increased fire damage, increased cold damage. I think the one that we have right now is better, I think, for at least for what we use it for. A little dagger here, increased lightning damage. We are not doing lightning, but I'll save it for later. We should be able to just go wherever the hell we want now. Yeah, the only progress we have left is to go up there. We actually have a warp point that's past it. It's hilarious to me, but I'm going to go back to town, and I'm going to sell some stuff. And since we have done that... I will probably, since I have to go pretty soon, send you guys to somebody else interesting. I'm trying to raid new people that I haven't actually interacted with. So I will go to Friend E, which is a fairly new streamer. And they're doing Clair Obscure. I've been scouting people. Ha 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 ha. Be kind when you go there. Be good people. And I will see you guys next time. Whenever we'll be... I don't know what we'll be playing with Gablin on Tuesday. I might play some more of this on Monday.